An hour of financial planning each weekday. The WBBM Noon Business Hour continues.
Acclaimed TV writer, producer, Chicago native Shonda Rhimes signing a multi-year deal with Netflix after 15 years with ABC. Let's look at the fallout with Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the media consultancy firm Vertere Group here in Chicago. Tim, just how big of a deal is this for Netflix and for ABC?
Hi, Cisco. There's no doubt that Shonda Rhimes is a well-regarded and prolific talent that ABC has had in its fold for almost 15 years or so. I mean, you're talking about shows like Grey's Anatomy and How to Get Away with Murder and Scandal and some spin-offs from those things. And another show, I think, coming up, a legal drama. But there's no question that Netflix continues to pursue talent and trying to exclusively get that talent to create movies and television programming to continue to make it an independent source without having to rely on studios such as Disney or Sony for their programming, which has basically gotten them to the table today. And arguably going forward will have to change in order for Netflix to continue to be successful.
Now, negotiations for this obviously have probably been underway for quite a while, but kind of interesting that this comes right after Disney announces it's starting its own streaming service.
Yeah, I don't know if the timing is coincidental or not, but it is clearly another piece of evidence that folks like Netflix and certainly Amazon and maybe to a lesser extent Hulu desperately need to think of their own conduits for programming and not only finding it from other sources or renting such content per se, but building and crafting it themselves, and that's going to take lots and lots of investment. And I think it's certainly questionable whether companies like Netflix can continue to put that kind of money into getting this kind of content and talent as revenues certainly grow, but are maybe not growing fast enough to cover those costs.
I'm just wondering about the particulars here. The programs are going to run both on Netflix and on ABC. Would there be a delay in seeing them on Netflix?
No, I think Chris. I think the previous shows that Shonda and her team, Shondaland, I think is the name of the production company, that already have either in production with ABC or currently on the air with ABC will stay there. It's all of the new programs that she and her team create going forward, which will be exclusively to Netflix.
All right, so that gets underway. She has been on a roll. I'm sure that the people behind this are hoping she stays on a roll.
Well, I think it's also probably very empowering to a lot of other television and film producers who, I think it's a short window, frankly. But if I'm a talent representative for any of these folks, I think I would be making a quick path to the Netflix door to get my contract, too.
Okay, Tim, thanks for joining us today. Tim Hanlon, founder and CEO of the media consultancy firm Vertere Group here in Chicago.